everyone. J Solar SJF, how are you? Hope everybody's doing good. I did get a purchase for a 1 week pass, so Sarah Hardy might be coming on here pretty soon to redeem her single question for the day or the night. But I hope everybody's doing good. I'm going to be doing paid readings. Using my anime tarot. I'm kind of have a little bit of an obsession with this tarot deck. It's actually pretty cool. The depictions on here are pretty solid. But I hope you guys are doing well. I'll be going back to free tarot possibly on Saturday nights. Hey, I'm Carla. Hey, what's up, love? Yes, yes. All right, awesome. So you have a 1 week reading pass. So feel free to ask your single question whenever you are ready. I don't know why it came out like Carla. Sorry, guys, about any outside noises like that. I have roommates, so, it's life. I don't know why it came out like Carla. No, you're fine. I kind of figured it was probably an error or something like that because it matched your email to the other account. So I was like, okay, so it's the same one, and it was the same phone number. So I was like, okay, so it's this one. Hi, I sent for a single question. Hey, what's up, Stephanie? So Carla is a week pass holder, so I'm going to answer hers first, and then I'm going to go right into yours. Thank you so much for submitting tonight. Thank you. Okay, I'll do a 120-minute read, just what I need to know and what I need to know about Virgo. It's been a crazy week. Okay, so you want to do the 1 out of 3 20-minute reads? All right, cool. So Stephanie, it's going to be about 20 minutes. I hope that that's okay. I'm sorry, but I hope that that's okay. It's going to be a 20-minute read on here. It's not going to be too long, but you can feel free to, hop back on, or I can send you a message when it's your turn. Either way, it's fine. But I'm going to go ahead and go into her reading for just 20 minutes here. Let me set a timer. Give me one moment. Don't worry, love. All right. So let's see here. All right. So you wanted to know, what do you need to know just in general, and what do you need to know about the Virgo? It's been a crazy week. So first and foremost, for some reason, I kept missing Jazz. I was oversleeping a little. No, you're fine. Honestly, I've been going on live weird times, and it's been kind of random, so I completely understand. But let's get right into your reading here. And let's see, what do you need to know about the Virgo? Let's just begin with the Virgo first. Okay, there could be some delays. It took a while for those cards to come out for you. First card that you're receiving is the 10 of Cups energy. This is actually really vibrant energy. This is about him feeling emotionally fulfilled within this connection, actually visualizing having a family with you, actually building with you, wanting to be with you long term. With the 10 of Cups energy, this is somebody who really doesn't want to go anywhere, okay? This is also somebody who's going to be communicating with you soon, all right? With the Page of Swords energy coming forth in the upright, this could also be somebody who's wanting to kind of like pick your brain about something interesting, is what I am picking up on. But you know what, a lot of Virgos tend to be like that, to like where they like to have intricate conversations or in-depth conversations about different things. They're a little bit like Aquarius in that way. But let's get into the next card. Polga. Oh sorry, hold on, I gotta block somebody. What is this? Oh Oh, there's always somebody trying to ice skate uphill. Oh, look at that. Hi, Polga. Anyway, so with the 10 of Cups energy, sorry, guys. You know, I gotta leave her on Mars, so it's like Queen Penny there. But with the Page of Swords energy coming forth, and you're also getting the Hierophant energy, you're going to have a conversation with each other about getting into a serious committed relationship, okay? Especially with the Hierophant energy. You said, LOL, huh? Ice skate uphill. You guys, real ones, know where that's from. Anyway. But let's get into the next card that's coming out for you. You have the Magician card. This is somebody who's this is somebody who wants to make a really strong turning point within the relationship. This also is somebody who wants to turn whatever is going on with the both of you guys, like completely just, I wouldn't say erase, but just makeshift. I wouldn't say makeshift. I would say kind of like fix everything. This person is trying to fix everything with the Magician card, and they're trying to do it in a way that isn't necessarily emotionally manipulating, but it could be in the reversal with the Magician card. So there's always that caution, but it's not in the reversal. It's in the upright, which means this person is trying to manipulate you, but in all the best ways, not in the negative sense, if that makes sense. Just trying to get you to loosen up about certain things or certain aspects of the relationship is also something that I'm getting. This is somebody who's going to pick your brain soon about maybe a certain concept or a hypothetical pretty soon as well. Now, the next one that you're getting is the Chariot card. This person's going to move towards you. I don't know if you guys have been in a little bit of a distance as far as living. I don't feel like it's too far of a distance, but for some reason, I feel like you may end up moving closer to you. You guys might end up moving in together, is also something I'm picking up. But let's get into it. Oliver Sage, I'm a big fan. Hey, what's up, love? Thank you so much for joining in. But let's get into the Ten of Cups. And let's see. Ace of Pentacles, but it's coming up in the reversal, a rejection. After immense rejection, possibly from him in the past, now this is when he's wanting to start to come in with these really sharp, quick conversations. This is going to be happening during Libra season, that you guys may end up in a serious committed relationship, okay? Really strong potential for that. Now you're also getting the Four of Pentacles, but the Four of Pentacles is coming up in the reversal, okay? With the Four of Pentacles energy coming up in the reversal, this is him opening up to you about something. But let's get into it a little bit more to see what he is. His obsession over you, and maybe his sexual desires within the connection, and also his tendency to want to care for you. There could be a really big emphasis on Capricorn season in particular, where things are really going to start to build. So where you're going to be like, wow, things are kind of like insanely different. But the both of you guys are going to be more committed, more unified, like within Libra season. But let's get into the Hierophant. Justice card coming forth. So with the Justice card energy coming in, I do feel like this is again a Libra season card, but this is also Scorpio energy card. Now like an interesting fact about this, yes, this both can symbolize Capricorn energy, but this one in particular can symbolize Capricorn, Scorpio, or even later end of like January Aquarius, because they cusp on like Capricorn energy, but it falls more in the line of Capricorn. Okay, just to be transparent, you're probably like, why? Because you have the Pentacles there, which is also earthbound energy. Then you also have Capricorn mainly focused there, and then you also have an earth sign energy here. So I'm getting a lot more emphasis on earth sign energy, and then you're getting that Aquarius cusp later end of January kind of vibe is also something that I'm picking up. All right, now let's get into the Magician card. So underneath the Magician card, you have the Ace of Swords. With the Ace of Swords energy coming up right underneath the Magician card, the both of you guys are going to end up cutting through the bullshit together and starting to fix things a lot more. This is also the both of you guys having a breakthrough conversation about something. But let's get into the Chariot card. Now, underneath the Chariot card, let's see what's coming up. The High Priestess in the reversal, something you don't see coming, or maybe something you didn't think that was going to be a possibility for you, is the both of you guys end up moving in together or progressing to a new level together. But let's get into it a little bit more. All right, you have the Six of Pentacles energy coming forth. This is somebody who is going to be sharing important information with you, but also be wanting to share their life with you. Okay, with the Six of Pentacles energy, and with the Queen of Swords, it's ultimately going to be your decision if you want to get into a serious connection with this person or not. And you're going to have to follow your intuition, especially with the Two of Swords energy coming up right in the reversal here, okay? And again, emphasis on Libra season in particular, and possibly even Aquarian, with the a Queen of Swords just being present, and also the Two of Swords. Now you're also getting the Five of Swords energy in the reversal, which means that this person is going to end up showcasing you their authentic feelings towards you. Okay, and it's going to be a little bit of a bumpy ride till then, because it's almost like this person's going to go a little bit back and forth with things. But cutting the deck in half, you have the Hangman in the reversal. This person's going to leave you as an option for a little while, and it's almost like this person is observing to see what you do without the committed energy, to see if you're going to talk to other guys or do other different things, like that kind of energy. And if you guys end up having an argument, both of you guys are going to end up finding a solution. This person cannot get over your beauty. Okay, with the Queen of Cups energy coming forth. Emphasis on Scorpio season with the Queen of Cups energy coming forth. Isaiah, oh my gosh, the hate train. How are you? Okay, so let's get into some love messages for you. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I don't really take that anything personal. I've been on social media for a little while. It's like where I've seen it all. So when somebody's like, "Oh, go to hell," whatever, this is witchcraft, everything, stuff like that, I'm just like, okay, don't go on here. Like, okay, like, you know what I mean? But anyway, so let's go into actions speak louder. Okay, I've always had to deal with that. But anyways, that's why I sometimes get really defensive about stuff like that. But anyway, so with the actions speak louder, let's see here. Oh, you're getting a lot of words of well, not at words of affirmation. You're getting a lot of love languages, okay? Affirmators of love, okay? With acts of service, physical touch. This person's wanting to be there for you. This person's wanting to do more things for you, to show you that they care. And this also is somebody who's wanting to be a lot more intimate with you, a lot more often, okay? But let's get into just these, and then we'll get some more messages out. But with acts of service, I can teach you, just watch, let me fix that. I know someone I could call who can help. Let me help you carry that is also something coming forth. So it's another indicator that this person's wanting to be there for you or trying to be there for you in a different way. Now, with physical touch, you are their hidden desire, makeup time, how they really feel, and craving your love to be felt is also something that's coming forth. But let's pull one from the bottom and one from the top. Oh, I guess two from the top. These are kind of stuck together. But let's see what else is coming out for you in regards to the Virgo before we dive into your next question of just generally what you need to know. Ooh, dang. A lot of cards flipped out, girl. Like, a lot of cards. But let's get into it, okay? All right, so I feel like this is far from over, especially if you're like, oh, we're coming to a close, whatever. This is like totally far from over. But dearest you, I made up lies about you. I want you back in my life, so I will tell them the truth. I will admit to how I treated you and the lies I made up so that none of my friends or family would want to know you and thought them. And this is very Virgo. So like where they would end up spewing a lot of venom to like their family and friends about like quote unquote who you are or what you said or whatever, and it ends up being the total opposite or ends up being something completely different. You're just like, that's really not what I said, dude, or this is not really what I did. Like, it's going to come to that kind of head to head at one point with you guys in the future, but I feel like you guys are going to be able to work through that. I don't feel like that's going to be like a dominant, phase or like a dominant like energy over your relationship. But let's get into it. So, dearest soul, today you will run into your ex. Things will be different. You will have your Jenna Rink and Chris Grandy moment in the taxi scene. You may not feel the way you once did. You are seeing them with new eyes, quote unquote love spirit. So this is really strongly associated with, okay, your ex running into you or you running into your ex. And this could also be, it doesn't have to be physical, it could be even social media. It's like where this person comes across your page. Okay, this could also be that this person ends up seeing you like on their For You page or something of that nature, to like where they're like, oh, let's see how they're doing, or they look like they're single, it doesn't look like they're in a relationship, like that kind of energy. And when this person ends up approaching you, it's not going to feel the same way that it once did. It's not going to have that same chemistry, it's not going to have the same flair, it's not going to have the same fire, because of maybe this person has pushed a little bit too far. And this is apart from the Virgo. Okay, but it's going to be happening while you are kind of talking with the Virgo, is something that I'm picking up. All right. Dearest you, I have been commenting under your post to get your attention again, another indicator of social media. Okay, and it could be the Virgo as well. I'm feeling a little bit of the Virgo, but I'm also feeling a little bit more lenient towards somebody from your past coming towards you, trying to give you a lot more attention. It could be happening through social media. Even if you run into this person in real life, this is going to be like where this person ends up kind of cyber stalking you a little bit. I have been waiting to see what you will do and thought them is also something coming forth. And this person may be wanting to apologize to you. And I feel like this is a little bit of both as well with the Virgo and this other person coming in. Dear Stu, I will apologize to you soon. I will take accountability for the pain that I've caused. I will tell you this in hopes of mending what's broken between us, and thought them is also something that's coming forth. So there's somebody who's wanting to make amends with you, possibly from the past that you've had a pretty major falling out with. I'm wanting to say major. I'm being led to say major. Dearest love, I'm going to tell you everything. I will tell you everything that has happened since the beginning. It's time you know why I did what I did. It's time you know the truth. And thought them is also something that's coming forth. So maybe there's somebody who has to reveal something to you, maybe something that they kept hidden. I feel like that's more leaning towards the Virgo more than anything. Dear soul, although they rejected you, they will soon regret it and message you very, very soon. Page of Wands. This could be Virgo, and I'm also getting that there's somebody that you haven't talked to in a while and maybe has rejected you in the past, is now wanting to rekindle things and is going to make you feel like, okay, I'm not a daisy that you can pick in the field. Like that kind of energy. With dearest love, let's pick a park and a private spot. Let's have a surprise picnic, just us two. Let's make love in nature too. I'm the happiest when I'm with you. In thought, them is something that's coming forth. So this is somebody who is wanting to go into nature with you. And a lot of Virgos love nature. Okay, love going mountain climbing, love going like, skydiving, hiking, all that. Virgo energy and also just Taurus energy in general. Love nature, okay? Or even Capricorn energy. A lot of earthbound energy love nature, all right? Now, the next one that you're getting is, dearest love, I tried not to start a war. Your family is too much to handle at times. That doesn't mean I do not want to be with you. I'm going to talk with them. The disrespect is uncalled for. In thought, them. So this could be happening in the future, if not already. But you know what, Virgos, I'm gonna give it to them. I'm not trying to bash Virgos, but you know it is obvious. Virgos have a tendency to be really harsh with their words, to the point that they even come up as like a king of swords at times. To where people were like, well, they're a Virgo, or like they're this, and I'm like, oh my god, like this person's really harsh with their words, or they're really direct with their words, to the point where they kind of leave the sensitivity out of it, and they kind of disregard how somebody would take it or how somebody would react to it. And it's like that kind of energy, and it's kind of like a growing pain within that connection. But let's get into the final two cards. You're getting words of affirmation, which is another love language. Okay, so this person's going to give you a little bit more words of affirmation, as well as acts of service and physical touch. And I'm seeing like a lot more communication happening during sex is also something that I'm feeling. You make me smile. I only think about you. I love you. I miss you. Words of affirmation. This person could also randomly message you that they miss you. This could be somebody from the past as well. Dearest you, I wish you would let me be there for you. I wish you would let me love you the way that I want to. Let me help you figure things out. In thought, them is also something that's coming forth towards you. But let's get into what you generally need to know, and then we're gonna, get into the tarot. But let's get into just generally what you need to know. We're gonna get into some love messages as well as some blessing cards out for you. But what do you generally need to know at this time? Oh, energy is weird. Let's see here. There's going to be something that's going to feel really off to you, okay? And I do feel like it's something that somebody says to you, and it could be revealing a little bit of a secret. Follow your intuition in regards to that. I don't know. I'm getting this feeling. So, dear Stu, my family doesn't want us together. Again, family issues could be a really big thing between the both of you guys, okay? Dear Stu, my family doesn't want us together, yet I completely understand. They have never truly known me. I don't care what they say, I'm with you, okay? I'm also getting With You by Jessica Simpson. Now, the next one that you're getting is, dearest love, I stocked up on all the goodies that I know you like. I want you to feel safe and at home with me. Something about like, I don't know if it snows where you are. Okay, I don't know where you are. I don't know if it snows or something. Something about like, I'm getting baby, it's cold outside. I'm also getting December energy all of a sudden. I'm also getting kind of spending the holidays intimate together, like cuddling kind of energy. Okay, is also something that I'm picking up. But let's get into it. Dearest you both will sign very important documents soon. Congratulations, you officially have a partner in life. Love, Spirit. The both of you guys could end up collaborating on something. And it could be like a business, or it even could be like moving in together as well. Dearest you, I can't wait to see you again. You are so different from what I've known before. You really did rock my world is also something that's coming in. There's somebody who feels like you are unforgettable. I'm also hearing the song Unforgettable by Drake. Scorpio season could be significant, okay? Dearest love, time apart is what we need. You are too on top of me, and I can't stop getting aggravated. I'd rather take this time to figure out if you and I are going to make it. Can you give me time? I don't know. I feel like this is your energy towards the Virgo, okay? And you may end up giving this Virgo a little bit of pushback, and it's basically out of like his word vomit, okay, that he ends up saying and ends up having to apologize for in the long haul. Dearest you, if there is no time, I will make it. If you need me, I will be there. If I made plans, I keep it. This is somebody who's wanting to show you that they can be a lot more like there for you, okay? And this is also somebody who wants you to feel like you have a partner, okay? That you don't have to really look anywhere else. Now, let's get into the blessing cards to see what you're getting in the matters of career and money that you need to know about. So, what do you need to know? Oh, that was fast. Interview scheduled and confirmed. This could be coming in pretty fast, especially if you are interviewing for new positions or wanting new positions. Dearest you, I will never tire or grow away from you. Marry me today. Love your soulmate, okay, is also something that's coming forth. But let's get into it a little bit more. Hi, what's up, Gracelyn? Dearest you, with child, always ask a medical professional. Oh my God, what the hell did I just say? Always ask a medical professional, entertainment purposes only. So, of course, all my readings are for entertainment purposes only. By no means am I granting you medical, legal, professional advice anytime. You know, I gotta say that. So just take what resonates, leave the rest out. But this could also be you being with child or getting a new idea, something that's going to end up prolonging into the future, and it's something tied into your relationship is also something that I'm feeling. But let's get into it a little bit more. You said, well, I was like, yeah, we're getting like with child, and I don't know why I'm getting fall next year energy. So these are just important notations that I'm receiving for you, but let's get into it. Dearest you, a very important call or letter or visit from a familyless lawyer. Okay, it could be from a family's lawyer, or it could be a very important call, or it could be a very important letter. Okay, somewhat of an important news coming towards you. It doesn't necessarily have to be these exact dynamics. So you find out what was really left for you. This could be even be like a position that it was like held out for you. I don't know why I'm feeling like you're going to get contacted by a previous employer potentially in the future. It's not going to be like right away. Your inheritance / trust fund will be arriving shortly, Lester. This could also be new money coming your way. Something that you thought that you had lost out on is also something that I am picking up. But let's get into your tarot and let's see what's coming up for you as far as what you need to know. Something is yet to be over and yet to be completed with someone in particular. Okay, somebody could also invite you out on a small little adventure, and it's going to put you in a little bit of a dilemma because you're going to end up having to choose between possibly two different partners, two different potential options, with the Three of Swords energy coming forth in the reversal. But it's going to end up offering you a really big healing and a really big release to be able to make that choice or make that decision because you've been on the opposite ends for so long, is also something that's coming forth. Now, the next one you're getting is the Queen of Wands. There's something that you're manifesting towards yourself, and I feel like it's not just love. It's also like a fulfillment of like the energy surrounding you, which is like a better home life or like a better, transfer station style if you want to, or something like that. Like whatever you're uncomfortable with or whatever you're wanting to upgrade or level up in within your reality is going to be starting to showcase a little bit more to like where you're going to see the flowers bloom a little bit more and your plants start bearing fruit. Now, the next one that you're getting is the Chariot card. Travel, definitely imminent with travel, with the World card and the Chariot, progressing to a new level, possibly with someone and possibly a promotion in the future. Okay. Now, I'm also getting the High Priestess energy in the reversal. This is something that possibly you didn't even expect coming. All right, this could even be like a promotion or maybe even a new opportunity coming your way. But I also do feel like there could be a little mini getaway that you may end up going on as well. It could be near a holiday season or a holiday time. All right, but let's get into it. And let's see here with the World card. You have the Queen of Swords energy coming forth in the reversal. With the Queen of Swords energy coming up in the reversal, this is about you not being sure about what you really want to decide. And you end up finding like what you truly desire in a partner by just like running into it a little bit with the Fool card. It's almost like, oh my gosh, like, what did you say again? Like, repeat yourself? Like, no one ever says that or no one ever does that. Okay, sorry. My ring finger's itching. But let's get into the Queen of Wands energy. You have the Emperor card. With the Emperor card coming forth, as I say, my ring finger is itching, you're going to be manifesting a true husband, a true provider, somebody who's really going to be there for you. And a lot of the times, Virgos do come up as Emperor cards every time I read for them. Most of the time I read for them, they either come up as a King of Pentacles, if they're ever in a balanced state and they're ever in their true nature. But at times, they can come up as the Emperor. Okay, and a lot of times that's them living within their ego, or a lot of times they've reached a position of power or leadership or teaching ability to like where they can be in that energy, especially with it being in the upright. okay? And you're manifesting this person really strongly towards you. Now, underneath the Chariot, you have the Hangman in the reversal, and then you're also getting underneath the High Priestess, the Page of Wands. There's something coming in pretty fast for you near Sagittarius season in particular. And Sagittarius season begins November 21st. And this is something you've been waiting for. Now, the Hangman doesn't necessarily have to be somebody who's like holding out or not really like acting when they should be acting. This could very well be that you are waiting for the right time to kind of like push forward in the connection or start new things or do different things or invite this person out to do different things or to encompass them in your world a little bit more. Now let's get one more as we close up. You're receiving the Ace of Cups. This could even be a true love offer coming your way with the Ace of Cups energy. Let's get another one. And it could be happening during Capricorn season in particular, okay, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups energy. This is like a long-awaited love confession, long-awaited committal energy coming towards you. And this could also be a long-awaited kind of like rejuvenation in your finances as well with the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Coming closer a little bit to Capricorn season rather than Sagittarian with that one. But all within the year, all before the year ends, is also something that I am picking up. But that is what I'm getting for you, love. I hope that you enjoyed that redemption of your first 20-minute read for your single pass, for your single question pass for the week. Thank you so much for your purchase. I do appreciate that. You're welcome, love. Let me go ahead and message Stephanie. Let me go ahead and double check as well on here. All right, so let's see. All right, so let's message Stephanie. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me put you guys on mute for just 1 second. All right, guys. So I just messaged Stephanie directly. I'm just going to wait for her to hop on. I let her know that I would message her directly after I was done with that reading. So I'm just going to wait. John's Tarot. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome in. I'm doing paid readings this live, but I do offer free tarot. I also have tons of pick a card readings on my channel, so definitely check that out if you're interested, okay? Hey, I was wondering if E has a subliminal message to me with the song he posted called Half a Song. LOL. Oh, half a song. Let's see here. So half a song. Was it a message to you? Let's see. So was it a message to you? Hangman energy coming up in the reversal. Yes and no with the Hangman energy coming up. It was to you and also feeling the loss of you, feeling like you left him out in the cold. This is interesting. He feels like you left him out in the cold. I'm sorry. I got upset for you, girl. Give me a second. Oh, okay. He feels like you left him out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles energy. Okay, and then you're also getting the Six of Cups, but he still holds out hope that you guys are going to reconnect. This is very, listen, he got a little, you know who you love. Now, the next one that you're getting is the Eight of Swords energy coming forth in the reversal. This is also him taking time out to clear his head. I'm also getting Guillotine by John Bellion, and John Bellion is a Capricorn. Okay, and for some reason I feel like he needed to separate himself in order to figure out like what he really wanted to do, and that's why he kept going back and forth to begin with. Like with the trip is also something that's coming forth, and it's gonna end up being like out in the open between the both of you guys. Now with the King of Wands energy, Stephanie, sorry, I just saw that. But with the King of Wands energy coming forth in the upright, the song was talking about how much can happen in just half a song, like time length. I'm like, huh? Yeah, this is about you and this is also about somebody else, okay? And I do also feel like he's baiting this other person, the Texan girl that he's been, you know, going like in and out with for a little bit. It's also something that I'm getting, but he's also going to be taking action towards you and he's also trying to bait you as well with the King of Wands energy in the upright. But let's get into a little bit more clarification and we'll get into the message cards and all that good stuff. But let's get into the Hangman. All right, so you're getting the Knight of Swords. Damn, this was a direct message towards you. It really was with the Knight of Swords, and you felt it too. There were bits and there were bits and pieces that related to you, and there were other parts where you're like, what the fuck? Is also something. that I'm receiving. But with the Nine of Pentacles energy, he feels like the both of you guys could end up in a really good position. He feels like whether he's in your life or out of your life, you're still going to flourish, you're still going to be great. And that's also something that he very much admires about you with the Nine of Pentacles energy coming forth. And he was also trying to get himself right, like financially, career-wise, all of that. Things were in really big disarray and also not very much in balance. And he was also being very reliant on somebody else is also something that I'm picking up. Now, getting into the Six of Cups energy, you're getting the Ace of Swords. He's going to be reaching out to you to make contact with you soon. This was a message for you with the Ace of Swords underneath the Six of Cups. Now, underneath the Eight of Swords, now he's thought this through if he wants to see you in person or if he wants to meet up in person or reconnect. And with the Four of Wands energy underneath the Eight of Swords in the reversal, this is, sorry guys, I have roommates and over there. They're just laughing at a video they're watching. Not my video. Anyway, so with the Four of Wands energy coming forth, with underneath the Eight of Swords in the reversal, this is him really thinking about wanting to reconnect with you in a deeper way and wanting to see you actually in person and wanting to see if the both of you guys can build something in the future. This is him reverting right back to the original conversation he was having with you before. Okay. Now, underneath the King of Wands, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, he's going to end up offering you possibly towards the border of Sagittarian and Capricorn. This season has been getting a lot of actions. Sagittarius and Capricorn, that season's going to be getting a lot of action. But let's get into it as far as the dates. Capricorn and Sagittarius cusp dates. Give me 1 second. All right, so December 18th to December 24th, okay? This is the cusp of prophecy. It blends the fire signs, adventurous, optimistic spirit with the earth signs, disciplined, ambitious nature, okay? So I do feel like there's something that was once prophesized over you in regards to E, and it's going to be coming forth towards you pretty fast. And I don't know why I'm getting Tampa energy for some reason. With the Knight of Pentacles energy, I'm also getting that this is something that's been a long time coming. And this is something that's going to be coming towards you, but in a way that you wish that it would come in towards you faster, especially with the Six of Pentacles. He's going to be going back and forth. Oh, girl, this is giving me emotional whiplash. With the Six of Pentacles, this is him being kind of like enveloped in your energy, like sweet talking your heart, things of that nature. I'm also hearing Sweet Talk Your Heart by Tovlo. And this is him kind of trying to like keep you at bay too, like just breadcrumbing you little by little by little and building with you little by little, but not really fully committing as well. And that is the Six of Pentacles there. You said the back and forth king. Girl, you know this. He gives me emotional whiplash just reading into him sometimes. But let's get into one more. But this is not gonna hold him back from being emotionally expressive. I don't know what's wrong with me talking today. I'm kind of stuttering today. I don't know. With the King of Cups energy and the upright, this is very much his authentic energy, his sun sign. But this is also him communicating his emotions. Let's clarify the King of Cups there. You have the Ten of Wands in reversal where he's ready to take on the responsibilities of this connection or the, potential arguments or the stresses or things like that. Or a lot of the time he thought that it was a lot of work to get you to move over there or to really change the dynamics of your life, and he doesn't want to be held responsible if things don't work out. Like things like that ended up really seeping into his mind, and I feel like that really happened after he had a conversation potentially with his friends, okay, with the Six of Pentacles energy and the upright. But let's get into some love message cards, and let's see here. How is he feeling about you currently? Did he post that song for you? What's going on there? Let's see. He's sad, like really. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's definitely sad and definitely in his feelings. Even though he's trying to project that everything's good, everything's kind of put like together, it's really not. It's also something that I'm getting. You got a lot of message cards. Let's see. Dearest heart, you cook amazing. You shock me with your skill set. You never cook, and now that you have, I swear I've fallen in love with you even more. There is love in every bite. Both of you guys are going to share a meal together, and it could be Italian in particular. I don't know. I'm just getting that really in particular. And I feel you visiting him and going out to dinner with him there is also something that I'm picking up. Dearest you, they are going to trust you and take a chance on you. They are nervous because they don't know if you will follow through. They will see all you wanted was them. This will be the hardest you try in a relationship. Love spirit is also something that's coming forth towards you. So this is him taking a chance on you and wanting to offer you a serious committed relationship and hoping that you follow through with moving like closer to him so that he doesn't have to compromise as much of his reality. It's something that he's kind of like really hyper focused on. He keeps going back and forth with this. I'm serious. Dear Stu, can you stop being so sensitive? I'm not being distant. I'm being direct. I'm not into kisses and hugs right now. Let me reach out. Whenever he gets into his head and whenever he gets stressed out and things of that nature, he gets kind of like, just get away from me right now. It's not that I hate you or anything like that. It's just I can't deal with anything else or anybody else and I can't kind of have that conversation right now. Like that kind of energy. And you know what that feels like. You know, everybody kind of has those waves of emotions that kind of like settle in from time to time. Dear Stu, it's now springtime and I feel like it's time we should at least try. Now, this could be near March season, which would be Aries season. Okay? Could be on the borderline of cusp of Pisces a little bit. But I don't know why I'm getting mainly towards the end of March, Aries season, especially with that King of Wands energy that came out. And it could be next year. And I hate saying that because you're like, oh, great, another year. This I completely understand. But it's not that long. Like, March isn't that far away. Dear Stu, they walked through the door, placed their keys down, took their shoes off. I'm sorry, took off their shoes and didn't say hi to you. They immediately got into the shower to try to wash off today. Give them space. Do not press or question. Just be there. Love spirit is also something that's coming forth, and you're also getting they're in the closet. This is also somebody who harbors a lot of secrets. I don't feel like this person's like gay or anything. I do feel like this is somebody who harbors a lot of secrets. This is also somebody who, if you would end up living with this person, would be very disconnected at times, to where you would understand why they didn't message as often. Things would start clicking a little bit differently when you end up kind of like living in the same vicinity with him. Dearest you, after having sex with you, no one else compares. It's almost like after you end up leaving on your trip or whatever and things are still not solidified and things like that, it's almost like he may end up hooking up with this previous girl and it just doesn't feel the same because of how you guys ended up hooking up. Is also something that I'm picking up. I keep envisioning you even if I don't intend to. I think about fucking you all the time. Is also something that's coming forth. Now, the next card that's coming out, you're getting a couple cards. I think you have one more. Dearest love, you are golden. My luck increases whenever you are around. You are brilliant, and I love that about you. When you end up like on your way flying in, he could end up getting a really big major opportunity, and he's going to think that it's in somehow relation to your energy connect with this. He's going to take it as a little bit of a sign. It could be like a career opportunity. It could be approval for a new house. It could be something of that nature to like where it's giving him another open door, another opportunity. It's kind of like a reward from the universe in a way. It's like something that I'm picking up. Now, the next one you're getting is, well, really from God, but like a blessing from God, but dearest love, there is not a day I want to spend apart from you. I don't care what mood you're in. Come sit with me. Talk to me. Let's laugh together and let's let this wave of emotion pass as we drift off together. And that's interesting as I was talking about the waves of emotion. Okay? But that is what I am picking up for you, love. I hope that you enjoyed that read. I'm going to go ahead and mark your reading as completed there. And also, I do have a 1 week pass for 55.55. If you are interested, feel free to make your purchase. I do have that on my booking site or in my direct link menu below as well. Just so you know, it's 1 week pass. And you could either redeem 3 separate 20-minute readings or 1 daily question. Just so you know. Thank you. You're welcome, love. Thank you. Right. Let's see. I'm going to stay on here just a little while longer, guys. But I might hop off because I've like not slept, guys. I have been I have like not slept really. I slept like maybe like 30 minutes, I think, today. I tried to sleep and I didn't. I was like up all night. But I like closed my eyes for 30 minutes, had a nightmare, then woke up and I was like, you know what? All right, I'm up. You know what I mean? And I just started creating my website, my booking website. That's what I did today and last night. I'm going to create some new content tomorrow. Hey, what's up, Nana? How are you? Have you been, love? Also, my booking site is available, just so you know, guys. It's now up and live. I tried to send out some quick little messages earlier to let everybody know, too, just so you guys know. And it has my active booking times available, so whenever I'm available, it'll always be updated on there. It's really easy for me to update it on there, just to go on there and update it, so it's pretty up to date. Okay, guys? But yeah, I hope that you're doing well, Nana. I was wondering about even the liaison. I was wondering how that went. I was wondering if he ended up giving you his number or not. Is something that I am wondering about. I'm good. Can I submit a question? For sure. All my options are below. My direct payment links are below. I think I have it pinned in the comments too for a single question. But yeah, for sure. Sorry, guys. You hear my roommates in the back. I'll put it on mute until Nana submits her question. No, unfortunately, he has it. I don't get to see him as much. I don't know why I feel like you guys are going to collide a little bit more. I do feel like he's going to end up handing you his number. I do feel that. And I don't feel like it's him handing you it. I feel like he's going to make a reason to exchange numbers with you, is also something that's going to be coming forth. And it's going to be closer towards like when his divorce is like more finalized. I know he's in separation now and lives separately and all that. But when his divorce is more finalized is when he's going to be gravitating towards you. But that's what I'm picking up. But feel free to take your time, submit your question whenever you're ready, and then feel free to post your question here or even put it in the seller notes or whatever. You know. You said, I hope. Oh my gosh, I'm dead. Yes, love. I do feel that. I really do. But let me give you a little free snippet. Let's see. Is he going to do that soon? All right, Eight of Swords in the reversal. So he's been in his head about you, girl. That's an overall summary. I'm just going to give you a little tidbit of that, okay? And I'm going to cut the deck in half as well for you. And the deck, and what the fuck? Oh, forgot. I flipped the other card over. So we'll just flip these two over. So with the Ace of Swords and the High Priestess energy in the reversal, what you don't expect is him to be a lot more direct with communication and come towards you a lot more once he gets out of this headspace of kind of confusion, dealing with a lot of different things, a lot of different doubts. What if things go south? That kind of energy. Okay? But feel free to take your time. Just let me know whenever you're ready with your question. You can either post it in here, put in the seller notes, and I got you. I'm just going to put the mic on mute for a little bit. All right, perfect. I just got your confirmation. Thank you for booking on my site as well. And you are all set. Feel free to let me know. Let me just open that appointment up now. Did you write it in the seller notes? If not, that's okay, but feel free. Sorry, it took me so long. No, you're fine. My checkout on my site is a little bit long. Like, it's not as easy as the payment link where it just goes directly to the checkout and it's like right then and there. But I completely understand. I get that. I wish I could shorten it a little bit, but it's not. I don't know. You have to add to the card. It takes a little bit of time, and then you gotta go there, and then you put in the information. You know what I mean? But you're good, love. Feel free to post your question whenever you're ready. And also, I have my weekly passes. It includes 3 20-minute readings, or you can get a single question daily for 7 days. And it's 55.55 if you are interested. And all that information is on my booking site or even in my menu below in the description box if you are interested. But once you have your question, feel free to post. How does the Virgo feel about seeing you? You came by to get kisses from me. Girl, I told you this Virgo had a thing for you, but let's get started. Let me start the timer here. But let's get into it and let's see. Okay. How does the Virgo feel about you after seeing you? Ooh. This person actually has a lot of feelings for you. It's not just sexual, and you already know that with the High Priestess energy coming forth. You know that this person is like wanting more than just that from you. With the Page of Swords energy, you could be receiving communication from this person soon. This person wants to see you again soon. With the Seven of Wands, though, coming out in the upright, there's still some restrictions. This person could be playing the field a little bit, is also something that I'm picking up. The next one that you're getting is the Page of Cups. Yeah, definitely an invitation for a date or to meet up again or to hang out with the Page of Cups energy. Definite crush vibes. And a definite turn on with the Ace of Wands energy coming forth. This person feels a spark of chemistry with you. They feel like they're embarking on a new beginning with you. And heavy on the Sagittarius energy when you're going to see a little bit more progression within this connection. Okay? Especially with the Ace of Wands energy coming forth. But let's get right underneath the High Priestess. You have the Ace of Swords. This person's going to be communicating with you pretty openly about how they feel. This person's not necessarily going to hold back too much, and Virgos are known for that. And it's going to kind of restart this connection, and it's going to, I wouldn't say erase everything that happened in the past, but it's going to mend some things that happened in the past, okay? With the Death card energy coming forth. And the Death card is Capricorn and Scorpio season. Now, Capricorn borders Sagittarius season, and that's towards the end of December, December 18th to the 24th of this year. But let's get into the Seven of Wands. In the upright, you have the Emperor. So there's some restrictions. And it's, and this is a prime example of what I say when I say that every time I read for a Virgo, they have a tendency to come out as the Emperor at times. And what is he coming out? Lo and behold, the Emperor, okay? Right underneath, this person could also be getting a position of power soon or a position of leadership soon as well. Possibly getting a promotion soon. I'm also getting that. With the Seven of Wands and then also the Emperor, this person's going to put up unnecessary, I'm feeling the need to say unnecessary, restrictions on the connection, on leveling up in the connection. And it's almost like they're going to put you through test after test and push you a little bit to the brink. But I'm feeling like it's not going to be more than 3 or 4 months within that. It's not going to be a prolonged kind of act like year after year after year, or like every 6 months or more. Like I'm feeling like it's going to be under 6 months, definitely under like 5 as well. So I do feel like it could be like around 3 or 4 months this person puts you through this kind of pain. He was supposed to come and see you today. He ain't come. Girl, he's going to be coming towards you pretty soon, trust. He could have gotten caught up, especially if it was work related. Now, the next card that you're receiving is the Fool card, and it's coming up in the reversal. So things may end up a little bit chaotic with the both of you guys. Now, this is Aquarius and Aries season. This also proves my point, okay, when I say that a lot of the time Virgo can come out or even come across kind of like an Aquarius at times, to where this person ends up being a little bit chaotic with their kind of like planning just a little bit. We're not the best planners in regards to that. It takes us a lot of mental focus to really show up on time or stay like really, focused on schedule and everything like that, and it just mentally stresses us out to the point where sometimes we just say fuck it. We're like, listen, you're gonna see us when we see us, you know. But with the Fool card energy coming forth in the reversal, This is almost like him being chaotic with wanting to come and see you and going back and forth with a date. So he may end up like causing a little bit of chaos in your scheduling or what you already have planned, and may cause a little bit of disarray in regards to that. But let's get underneath the Ace of Wands. The Judgment card in the reversal. Maybe he prejudged you a little bit too soon, and he feels like the both of you guys are embarking on a new beginning with each other, because maybe he thought that you were just kind of like a hookup, or maybe you thought that you were just like in that world or whatever, and you are not really giving off that energy like at all anymore. So he's having to reevaluate the situation. One more card from the top. You have the Eight of Swords energy in the reversal. So his doubts are being cleared after talking with you more, spending time with you more, wanting to do things with you more. This is how you know that he's getting a little bit more attached to you, is when he starts to invite you to do things with you more, especially if friends are involved. But let's get into Actions Speak Louder. Also, this person could end up being a little bit obsessed with you. Both of you guys could have really immense sexual chemistry as well. This person could have a tendency to be a little bit toxic. As I say that, 1121. Okay, let's get into 1121. 1121, angel number, love meaning. And that's right there on the time there. So angel number in love symbolizes making new beginnings, communicating openly, and maintaining balance in your relationships. It encourages you to trust your intuition and be honest with yourself and your partner to foster a deeper connection and create a more harmonious partnership. Now, yes, it signifies new beginnings in love life, and it can be making changes within your current relationship or being open to new opportunities is also something that's coming forth. Now, balance and harmony, both of you guys are going to be balancing things out. But this also gives me a little bit of a time frame of Libra season, where the both of you guys are going to end up kind of like talking through things more, working out through things more, maybe even bonding a little bit more is also something that's coming forth. All right. And spiritual alignment, it suggests that aligning with your spiritual self can help attract a loving and supportive partner into your life. You're coming more in tune with your higher self, to like where you're starting to align with things that are truly meant for your path. And the Virgo could be potentially one of those people who are meant to be in alignment with your path. Trust your intuition. You are encouraged to trust your gut feelings about your relationship and make an honest inventory of its sustainability and potential. So this is also about you coming to terms with if you even want to invest in this connection, especially after you get to know him a little bit more. But let's get into some love rewind cards, and let's see what comes out for you in regards to how is he feeling? What does he want out of the connection? Okay. Dearest love, I can't sleep knowing someone else is holding you. Is this what I put you through? I should have never played you. I'm going to apologize soon. This is somebody who is going to regret and possibly is immensely regretting this. I don't know, I'm tasting like high C, like fruit punch energy for some reason is also something that I'm getting. Really odd. To like, and it's not the traditional high C that I usually drink. It's like Hawaiian punch high C is the one that I'm thinking of. And I don't like Hawaiian punch high C. But for some reason I'm getting that energy. This person could be like having a lot of like meals and thinking about you. I don't know, I'm getting that energy. They'd be significant. Dearest love, I believe I have a problem. I'm immensely head over heels for you. Every time I'm around you, it's supposed to say you, everything tenses in my body. I even check to make sure I'm not blushing is also something that's coming forth. Okay, so there's somebody who has a really strong like sexual pull towards you, okay, to like where they got to make sure that they don't have a boner or like something like that, you know. Dearest you, hop in, I'm driving to a place I only go to. I want to fully be free with you. I don't want to hold back during sex or even just being with each other. I want all of you is also something that's coming forth, okay? This is someone who's going to take you on little mini getaways to get away from their environment and to try something a little bit new and different, whether it's their secret spot or something of that nature. This person's thinking about wanting to take you there. Now, the next one that you are receiving is, dearest love, I wish I lived with you. I miss you in the morning. I miss you at night when the city is alive. I don't want to party all night. I want you by my side. This is also somebody who's ready to kind of settle down and not be in that single kind of like bachelor lifestyle for too much longer. But let's get into Actions Speak Louder to see what comes up for you, since you do have some remaining minutes there. Let's see. So, what do you expect from this Virgo? How is he feeling currently? Okay, that was fast. I'll read the bottom as well. Dearest you, I'm not mad at you anymore. I want to talk. I just don't know how to reach out. I will wait for you to say something in thought them. Both of you guys may end up clashing about something to where he might not end up reaching out first, but he's going to expect you to kind of reach out to try to make amends. That could be a possibility happening between the both of you. Dearest love, I'm sorry I put you through this. I'm going to leave the third party and get into a real relationship with you. I choose you. I will tell you soon. Within 3 days is also something that's coming forth. So if there's a third party, something intervening, that could be gone pretty soon. If not in 3 days, very soon here, okay? Now, is this stuck together with something? I don't know, I feel like we're stuck together with something, but dearest desire, I'm going to whisper something sweet to you soon. When I look in your eyes, I feel naked. I can't help but to see the beauty in you, in thought them. But let's get to another card out to see what else. But this person has a tendency to feel very vulnerable around you and feeling kind of naked, feeling like you can see right through them is also something I'm picking up. But let's get into it and let's see if we can get another card to see if there's any other actions. All right, 2 more cards that came out. Dearest you, I know I messed up. I'm kicking myself for how I treated you. I'm going to put in more effort soon in thought them. This is him recognizing how he fucked up in the past and him not wanting to repeat those mistakes and him wanting to be just a little bit different this time. Dearest heart, I didn't know you were struggling. I didn't know you have been alone. I didn't understand. Now I do. I didn't understand. Now I do. I understand why you have changed. I know what abandonment does to someone. I am sorry that I ever left you. I'm going to reach out soon. Love them is also something that's coming forth. So this is somebody who's starting to recognize the beauty in you, inside and out. Somebody who's also starting to recognize that you're actually a really good person to be in connection with or be around, and is kicking themselves for kind of putting something else or someone else first is also something that I'm getting. Girl, I love the fruit punch high C. No, I love regular high C, but I don't like Hawaiian punch high C. I don't know how to explain it. Um on facts, like I can't even. I'm so serious. Okay. And Stephanie, hey, what's up, love? I just received your request for a 7-card spread. Feel free to submit your question whenever you're ready, okay? But yeah, girl, I love it. I get high C fruit punch all the time and high C orange all the time. I kid you not. And grape soda and orange soda. I am a walking cliche. I do not give a damn. I'm serious about that. I really do. I love it. But it's just the Hawaiian Punch brand. I don't know. Something about it. It just tastes less sugary. I don't know. You know what I mean? Just like Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid, you got to put the right amount of sugar in it. I don't either. It tastes weird. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, why does it taste so different than everything else? But other than that, girl, I love me fruit punch. I love fruit punch and icy and grape soda, and the list goes on. Okay, I'm not even kidding. And root beer. Oh my gosh. Okay. And he just texted too. I know. See, this also proves my point. I tell people all the time that sometimes, okay, like maybe 70% of the time, people when they come in contact with me and we end up talking about their person or their significant other, something like that, all of a sudden their person starts to reach out to them, and that's how you know you have a psychic connection with your person as well. Okay, and that they're monitoring your energy in a way is also an indicator. But girl, go ahead and enjoy your evening. Thank you so much for purchasing your reading. I hope you enjoyed that. But let me go right into Stephanie's. Hey, what's up, love? I was just wondering if I'm going to in the right direction applying for school psychologist positions again. So let's see. So are you going in the right direction? So I don't know why I feel like you're ultimately not going to be happy in that position, that you can be doing something different with that like skill set or with that degree, and it'll offer you more money, it'll offer you more flexibility. I don't know why I'm getting that energy, but let's see. Ooh, that came out fast. It's a part of your plan. And you're going to get 2 different options that are going to be coming your way with the 2 of Pentacles energy and the 3 of Pentacles. And things could be shifting within a 2 to 3 month time frame for you in regards to an opportunity coming your way. Okay. And I do feel like you're going to end up connecting with an opportunity of the past that maybe you ended up turning down, or maybe just the pay wasn't right or something of that nature. Just be careful, because it looks like whoever you're going to work for, I do feel like they're going to have a toxic kind of tendency, but you're going to end up balancing out that environment a little bit. And I do also feel like this new position that you end up in is going to help you relieve some debt or any debt that you have. And I do feel like you're going to help. I don't know, I'm getting school debt in particular. I know I'm getting that. Okay. I do feel Capricorn season. All right, especially with that card there. You could be applying to a position in Scorpio season and not really receiving that position or starting that position until Capricorn season. I don't know why I'm getting like holiday break energy, which is interesting because isn't that usually when like a whole new situation starts, like in January? I mean, people like continuously go, you know what I mean, to school in January in the same grade, but they're basically almost done. Usually in May it ends, or June it ends, depending on where you are. But with the Seven of Wands energy coming forth in the upright, but I don't know why I feel like you're going to get hired in between that. I don't know why I'm getting that. Hi, what's up, Kritiki? I'm not doing any free questions tonight. I'm doing a paid reading right now, but thank you so much for, coming into the live stream. I am going to be offering, free questions again this weekend, so definitely hit the notification bell to know whenever I go live or whenever I am live offering that, okay? But thank you so much for stopping by. Yes, love, thank you. And I also posted a new pick a card, but it's a little bit more particular about moving. So if you're not interested in that, then, but I am going to be posting another one. But let me get right back into this reading, okay? And I also want to pull out some message cards for you too, in regards to career and money that is coming your way. With the Seven of Wands energy coming in, all right, I do feel like there's some blockages and delays, and I don't know why I feel like you set them. It's almost like maybe you're negotiating with people in regards to your pay or like the hours or something of that nature, to like where it ends up kind of working out in your favor. That's great news, actually. Even though I know I don't love the position, I do feel like I need to complete one more year to open up extra opportunities later on. So like I said, I feel like it's part of the plan, but I do feel like you may end up getting an option outside of like a regular school. I don't know why I'm getting that too. It's going to be like I don't know why I feel like you're going to apply for a position that's not a traditional like school psychologist position. Okay. But let's get into another card for you. Temperance, Sagittarius season shining through. You may be hearing back on the closer end to Sagittarius season, which falls in line with that cusp energy of Capricorn. But let's get into one more here for you with the star card. This is a wish granted, so you are going in the right direction, and you are actually going to help a lot of other people around you. And you may end up making really important connections with people, to the point where you're going to end up falling in love with this position a little bit, even though things may be a little bit monotonous at times. And it looks like you could be starting closer to like Aquarius season, which is towards the end of January. Isn't that when they go back to school anyway? Is also something that I'm picking up. But let's get some blessing cards out for you to see what would happen, when you get this new job or this psychologist position. Are you in the right, direction? Are you going in the right direction? So let's see here. Dearest you, you will receive very important messages from an employer or potential employer, love spirit. So like I said before, you're going to be receiving a message from them. You're going to be receiving like an interview back or like a call back. Dearest you, you'll obtain the money you need to move. You'll obtain it suddenly and all at once. You may even be able to move same day. Love spirit is also something coming forth. And you're also getting today energy. There's a position that you applied to today that may be a little bit of a distance from where you are. Okay, if it wasn't today, it's within a 24-hour range where you're applying to this position. Okay, because I don't have a 24-hour card in this deck. But I do feel like you're going to end up receiving an important message from them almost right away, to like where it could even be same day, that kind of energy. And you may end up having to relocate in the long haul once you notice like that you actually really like that position, that you really like it, that maybe you have to move a little bit closer to it, is also something that I'm picking up. Let's pull one from the top here. Or actually, I guess 3 from the top. Let's see here. And we'll pull out another one too from the top. I don't like pulling in 6s. All right, so 700 coming towards you. This could be a sign-on bonus, okay, or added extra income coming your way, or a discount towards something that you are wanting to purchase. Dearest you, get ready for career advancement. You were always meant to do what you did with no regrets. What appears foolish to others meant so much more to you. Your point has been proven. The divine will help you, love spirit. I don't know why I feel like that's in regards to family. I don't know why I'm meeting that. And within 3-day mark, so you could be hearing back from a potential employer within 3 days. Dearest you, surprise money is coming in to help you balance out some things. This will create some breathing room. Love spirit is also something that's coming forth towards you. There's one back home in Jax I considered going back to, and a few here that I'm trying first. So you could end up receiving a response back from the Jacksonville one. Okay, that's a potential because I was picking up on that. But I do feel like you're going to end up making the right decision, the right choice that you want to make that's best for you. Whether you want to move back to Jacksonville or you want to stay in the area that you're in now is also something that's coming forth. You said, ooh, yes, my family pressures me so much about the year break I took from the position this past year. Oh, girl, please. It was just a year break. There's other people who, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's other people who take like 2 or 3 year breaks or 4 year breaks, or they live in their mother's basement. You know what I mean? Like, that kind of energy. So things happen. So don't be so hard on yourself. But I understand the pressures of family, you know. Really, it's not you being hard on yourself. It's really your family being a little bit, you know, harder towards you. But overall, I feel like they're going to be proud of you with this new position that you end up acquiring. It's almost like you're taking the reins of your independence a little bit further, a little bit stronger, a little bit deeper. Is something that I am picking up for you, love. But that is what I'm getting for you. I hope that you enjoyed that. And also, good luck with that position. Haha, for real. LL, thank you. A year is barely anything. Exactly. Thanks. I appreciate it. You're welcome, love. All right, guys, I am going to hop off. I hope that you guys enjoyed this paid reading session. I'll be live again tomorrow. I'm always available for private readings as well. And I'm also going to be uploading some content tomorrow, guys. But hopefully you enjoyed this. And until next time, guys, bye for now.